Yo, what's going on everybody? 2K16 I'm back with a brand new rebuilding video. In today's video, I'm going to be rebuilding the Portland Trailblazers. Taking a look at this team, they do have Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, one of the best backcourts in the NBA to this date. Mourinho, who is the third best player on this team at 79 overall, 25 years old. I think I'd like him coming off the bench, a larger role for him coming off the bench, I think. So I'm not too sure I'm going to trade him or not. Maybe if we get a good trade. And then Mason Plumlee had a great season last year. Ed Davis, Allen Crabbe, who just got that huge contract from the Portland Trailblazers. And this team is basically a really good team. But going to the coaching game plan right here, the thing we really need to improve on is the starting lineup. The bench I can deal with for a couple more seasons, but taking a look at the player contracts first and foremost, Mourinho is our most highest paid player on the payroll to right now, making $8 million over the next couple seasons. Ed Davis right behind him, and then Henderson is right there as well. So I think I want to trade a couple of those players, and then Damian Lillard after this season is going to be making more than $20 million in the next 4 seasons. So basically, what I want to do is trade Mourinho, Ed Davis, Gerald Henderson, and Chris Kaman. And once I made those trades, I'll make sure to tell you guys. Okay, guys, right here, I'm going to be sending Amino as well as Cliff Alexander to the Sacramento Kings for Rudy Gay and Marco Bellinelli. So this is a really good trade. Rudy Gay does bring a lot of scoring to the team, and Marco Bellinelli is very paid. He is very highly paid, but I think he will do great coming off our bench. So the starting line is going to go Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Rudy Gay, Miles Leonard, and then Mason Plumlee. It's going to go Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and then Rudy Gay. So hopefully we can get into the playoffs for season number 1, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Kevin Durant takes home the MVP award, averaging 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns takes home the Rookie of the Year, Joakim Noah 6-man. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year, CJ McCollum on our team wins Most Improved, 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year, and going to the standings right here, we just sneaked into the playoffs with a 42-40 record. The Houston Rockets were right behind us, tied with the same record, but we did make the playoffs. So Damian Lillard averaged 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. CJ McCollum 18, and Rudy Gay 15. So basically our whole team played really well, and we're excited to start the playoffs, but we're going up against the OKC Thunder. So we're probably going to get swept like most teams do when you're going up against the... Okay, so we take an early 1-0 lead. So we do take a game away. We go up 2-1. They tied up 2-2. 3-2 OKC, and I'm okay with that. We did bring them to a game 6, but I thought we were going to get swept, so it's good that we got some playoff momentum on our side. And OKC does win a championship over the Miami Heat in game 7. Russell Westbrook takes home Finals MVP, so hopefully we get a lottery pick, because I did get the Washington Wizards first round draft pick. So we're going to go to scouting, mock drafts, and we have the 2nd overall pick, so hopefully we can get Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, or any of the top prospects. So I'm going to go into the NBA draft, and I'll see you guys at the end when I have made my selection. Okay, guys, so we did manage to get Brandon Ingram with the 2nd overall pick, as well as Deontay Davis with the 16th pick. So I'm very happy with those selections. CJ McCollum, Mason Plumlee, as well as Noah Vonleh, I am going to bring back, and LeBron James has declined, as well as DeMar DeRozan, so hopefully we have some cap space to bring in one of those big players. Maurice Harkless, Miles Leonard, I am going to bring back all 3 of those players, and then my free agent. So I want to bring back Allen Crabbe, who averaged 8 points last season, really helped us off on the bench to bring us into the playoffs. Maurice Harkless, I want to offer him a contract. Chris Kaman, I'll let go, and Miles Leonard, I want to offer a contract to as well. So here in free agency, we have $40 million in cap space. After signing both these players, we have 31. So I really don't mind that. And LeBron James is here. Let's take a look at his recent offers. He liked the 3-year deal from the Magic, as well as a player option and a trade clause. So I'm going to offer him a 4-year deal and a trade clause, and it looks like we're first on his list. So if we can get LeBron James on the team, that would be terrific and unbelievable. Right here, I'm going to offer a contract to DeMar DeRozan, a player option, as well as a trade clause. Let's look at his rosters, his recent offers, and we are first there too, so that's really good to see. But one player I do want to bring in is Evan Turner. Out of all those players, I really want to bring him in, just because we do need to upgrade our small forward position. So taking a look right here, LeBron James does want to come and join the team, and we cannot sign anyone else, but we can give Maurice Harkless that deal. So I think this team... Wait, what happened? oh, since I signed Maurice Harkless, I could not sign LeBron James. So we're going to offer him a contract one more time. That would have been so sick to get LeBron on the team, but I don't think he's going to accept this offer. And let's see, look at recent offers. Yeah, he's probably not going to accept that, and he's accepting another offer. But we still have 28 million in cap space. The probably worst thing I did was give Maurice Harkless that deal. So I'm going to offer a contract to J.R. Smith to help us off the bench. Festus Ezeli would be really good on our team as well. Hopefully both those players want to come, and yes, they do. So I'm going to keep my remaining cap space till next season, where hopefully we can get Blake Griffin or Chris Paul. But we had a chance to get LeBron James on the squad, but I made a huge mistake signing Maurice Harkless before him, and I thought LeBron was definitely going to give us the momentum to get into the playoffs next season as well. So taking a look at our team, Damian Lillard is now a 90 overall, Jimmy McCollum an 84, and Mason Plumlee is a 78. So this team is a little bit better, but if we got LeBron, who's obviously going to be title contenders, him and Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum pretty much made a big three. So taking a look at the coaching game plan, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Miles Leonard, and Mason Plumlee. Now going to the player contracts, I do want to make a trade, and I think I'm going to get Ed Davis out to save some cap room for next off season, because I want to sign Blake Griffin and maybe so I think I'm going to trade Ed Davis. So we're going to go right here to the trade finder. Hopefully we get some pretty good trades for him, because I do, like I said, I want to save some cap space. We already have 16 million. Tyler Ennis, Boban Marjanovic would be a really good idea. We're not saving that much in cap space if we do bring him on. I actually would not mind that deal. Pretty good trade offers right here, but I am going to be in Boban, a really good backup center for this team, and that's what the lineup. He actually is going to take the starting center position. So the coaching game plan is going to go Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and I guess Brandon Ingram can get the nod at the third scoring option. So hopefully we can get into playoffs for season number 2, and hopefully have a big off season next season, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. MVP award yet again. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year, Joakim Noah Sixth Man, Anthony Davis Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green wins Most Improved, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. So go into the standings right here. Not the standings right here, the standings are right here. So Portland, we did have a 49-33 record. That is best for third in the Western Conference. Going to players, that's Damian Lillard, 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. CJ McCollum with 17, and Brandon Ingram taking on the role of Rudy Gay with 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Was definitely in the nod for one of the best rookies this year. So in our first round matchup, 3rd seed going up against the 6th seed Denver Nuggets. We're going to submit the current round, and hopefully we can come out with a victory. They take an 2-1 lead. We tied up 2-2. Like the next game, they take a 3-2 lead, and we have been eliminated from the Denver Nuggets. So I really don't think that would happen in real life. And it looks like OKC is going to be playing the Orlando Magic, and OKC beats them in Game 6. Russell Westbrook takes home and Finals MVP, and Paul Pierce does decide to retire. So we should not have any lottery draft picks. So I'm just going to submit right here to the rookie signings, and hopefully we sign a good rookie. And we are going to, okay, so we didn't have any draft picks, so we're going to go to team player options right here. Noah Vonleh. I'm not going to bring back actually either of these players. They really didn't have a big role on our team. Chris Paul does decline, as well as Blake Griffin, and we have our eye on Blake Griffin, so hopefully we have some salary cap. And CJ McCollum, Mason Plumlee, I am going to accept their qualifying deals. CJ McCollum, I'm going to offer him a contract, Mason Plumlee as well, and I'm going to let Noah Vonleh go into free agency. So free agency right there. After we sign CJ McCollum, we do not have any cap, 7 million, and we do not have enough to sign Victor Oladipo, but we might be able to sign nice role players, maybe like a Kelly Olynyk. He would be really nice to bring on the team, but I'm thinking about a young guard. So let's go. Actually, Shelvin Mack would really play well on this team, so we're going to offer him a contract. Mason Plumlee is ready to accept another offer from the Pelicans. I'm going to offer him that contract, and we're going to go into next season where we should win, make the playoffs yet again, but we still have to make moves because we have not been able to get out of the first round so far, so that shows that we are able to make the playoffs. We are able to have a good standings in the Western Conference, but we definitely need to pick up the pace in the playoffs and get out of the first round. We don't want to be the Clippers and be a good team, finish 3rd in the Western Conference, and then not make it out of the first round. So we basically need some guy, a nice veteran player that can really bring us past. Like I said, LeBron would have really helped us, but I made a huge mistake not signing him. Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum both coming back, as well as Brandon Ingram. So taking a look at the coaching game plan, the one area we really need to improve on is the power forward position. I really don't think our rookie last season should be starting with a 75 overall. He really is a great player, but I see him coming off the bench as like a 6th man, and our bench is really good, so I really don't want to mess too much around with the bench. But the only thing I want to do is go out and get a better power forward. Okay guys, right here we're going to be sending Myles Leonard as well as Allen Crabbe to the OKC Thunder for Steven Adams as well as Troy Daniels. So this is a really good trade. Steven Adams is the presence that we need, the shot blocker inside, and he will be manning down our center position. And that means Mason Plumlee does come off the bench, but I do not mind that because he will be having some strong minutes there as a 6th man. And our bench is really doing really good. So I think Mason Plumlee and I think Steven Adams, I should say, will pick up the slack for Deontay Davis. So the starting lineup right here: Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Deontay Davis, and then Steven Adams. It's going to go Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and then Brandon Ingram. So hopefully we can get into the playoffs for season number 3, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Brandon wins MVP, Garrett Thompson wins Rookie of the Year, Joakim Noah 6th man, Anthony Davis Dude's Player of the Year, Kyrie Irving wins Most Improved, and Byron Scott wins Coach of the Year. Our coach, he brought us to a 57-25 record. So going to the standings, like I said, Byron Scott led us with a 57-25 record, first in the Western Conference. Player stats: Damian Lillard 21, Brandon Ingram 15, and CJ McCollum, who kind of had a down year, 14, and Mason Plumlee 12 points. So, and he did come off the bench, Mason Plumlee. So in our first round matchup, we're going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going to simulate the current round and hopefully we can come out with a victory, as we are down a game to the Memphis Grizzlies and we get eliminated. So 2K really needs to fix its logic, because at first he gets doesn't even go to a game 7 and we lose. So OKC does win another NBA championship, and your finals MVP is Kevin Durant. So if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos like this, make sure to slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. And we're on that grind to 700 subscribers. And so if you guys are new, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.